In the world of football, goalkeepers are the guardians of the goal, entrusted with the crucial task of keeping the opposition at bay. But what happens when these guardians falter, when their iron grip on the game slips, and the ball finds its way into the back of the net? Join us as we delve into the heart-stopping world of goalkeeper mistakes, where the line between hero and zero is razor thin. Goalkeepers, the solitary figures patrolling the penalty area, the last line of defense, the ones expected to stand firm against a barrage of shots, to pull off gravity-defying saves that leave fans gasping in awe. They are the guardians of the goal, the ones whose heroics can secure victories, and whose blunders can bring about crushing defeats. But even the most legendary shot stoppers, the ones with trophy cabinets overflowing with accolades, are not immune to errors. In the high-pressure cauldron of a football match, where the roar of the crowd hangs heavy in the air and the weight of expectation sits upon their shoulders, a single mistake by a goalkeeper can have a monumental impact. It can transform a potential triumph into a devastating collapse, leaving a bitter taste of defeat that lingers long after the final whistle. Fumbling and miscommunication. When concentration cracks under pressure, goalkeepers are expected to be islands of composure under pressure. They need nerves of steel to remain calm amidst the chaos of the penalty area, laser-focused to track the trajectory of the ball, and the agility of a cat to react to lightning-fast shots. But sometimes, even the most well-trained minds can succumb to a lapse in concentration or a surge of adrenaline. A seemingly harmless save can be mishandled, the ball squirming under the keeper's body or slipping through their grasp in a moment of fumbling panic. Miscommunication with defenders can also be disastrous. A misunderstanding on who should claim a teasing cross or a misplaced header back to the keeper can create a gaping hole in the previously organized defense, leaving the goal vulnerable and at the mercy of the opposing attacker who needs no second invitation to exploit this defensive frailness. A case in point: Scott Carson's error for England against Croatia in the Euro 2008 qualifiers serves as a prime example of how a momentary lapse in concentration can have devastating consequences. In a seemingly innocuous situation, Croatia launched a long-range shot towards the English goal. The ball took a wicked deflection off the pitch, looping unexpectedly and sending Carson into a scramble. However, the deflection proved too much for him to handle. His misjudgment resulted in the ball sailing over his outstretched hand and into the net. This error, a consequence of a momentary lapse in focus, ultimately cost England their place in the European Championships, leaving a nation heartbroken, and the weight of blame squarely on Carson's shoulders. Poor decision-making. When going for glory backfires, goalkeepers are not simply relegated to the role of passive shot stoppers. They are often the vocal leaders on the pitch, barking orders at their defenders, organizing the backline, and initiating attacks with quick throws that can spark dangerous counterattacks. However, their ambition can sometimes lead them astray. In their quest to be proactive and contribute more to the overall flow of the game, they may be tempted to venture too far out of their designated area. This can be a recipe for disaster. A foray far outside the penalty area in search of an interception or an audacious attempt at an overhead kick to clear the ball can leave their goal exposed for a swift counterattack. The opposition, presented with an empty net and a golden opportunity, rarely hesitates to punish such reckless decision-making. A cautionary tale. Ryan Higuita's infamous scorpion kick against Cameroon in the 1990 World Cup serves as a cautionary tale for aspiring goalkeepers who might be tempted by the allure of the spectacular. Higuita, known for his flamboyant playing style, attempted an audacious clearance outside his penalty area. He opted for a flamboyant scorpion kick, a move more suited for a highlight reel than a high-stakes World Cup match. Unfortunately for Higuita and Colombia, the flamboyant attempt backfired spectacularly. He completely misjudged the trajectory of the ball, his audacious attempt leaving him stranded and the Colombian goal wide open. Cameroon capitalized on this error with ruthless efficiency, scoring a goal that sent shockwaves through the footballing world. Higuita's moment of madness, a product of poor decision-making that prioritized style over substance, became a permanent fixture in footballing folklore, a reminder of the perils of straying from one's designated role. Punching is catching. When technique goes airy, shot stopping is an art form, a constant battle between instinct and technique. Goalkeepers have a split second to decide whether to punch or catch a powerful shot. A misjudgment here can be the difference between a world-class save and a costly error. A punched ball that lacks power can fall kindly for an attacker lurking at the edge of the penalty area, inviting them to unleash a second, potentially more dangerous, shot. Conversely, a missed catch can lead to a fumble, the ball bouncing around unpredictably in the goal mouth, or a parry that deflects the ball into the net in an unintended trajectory. These mistakes often expose a flaw in a goalkeeper's technique, highlighting the importance of constant training and repetition in homing their reflexes and decision-making under pressure. A moment of miscalculation. Loris Karius' performance in the 2018 Champions League final for Liverpool against Real Madrid is a stark reminder of how a goalkeeper's technical shortcomings can be brutally exposed on the biggest stage. Throughout the match, Karius appeared hesitant and indecisive when dealing with crosses. On two separate occasions, his decision-making and technique deserted him. The first incident involved a seemingly harmless cross from Karim Benzema. Karius inexplicably attempted to punch the ball with his fist, but his miscalculation resulted in a bizarre deflection that looped into the net. Later in the game, Gareth Bale unleashed a long-range shot from distance. While the shot itself wasn't particularly threatening, Karius inexplicably fumbled the ball, allowing it to squirm through his grasp and into the net. These errors, a consequence of flawed technique and poor decision-making in high-pressure situations, ultimately contributed to Real Madrid's victory and left Karius facing intense scrutiny and criticism. The psychological impact, dealing with the blame game. Perhaps the most unforgiving aspect of a goalkeeper's mistake is the immediate and often harsh spotlight it attracts. Strikers who miss chances get another opportunity, but a goalkeeper's error can lead to an immediate goal, a momentum shift, and a potentially devastating loss for the team. This can take a significant toll on a goalkeeper's confidence, especially when the error occurs in a high-profile match. The fear of making another mistake can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, leading to hesitation, a decline in performance, and a vicious cycle of negativity. The mental fortitude to bounce back from such high-profile blunders is a crucial part of a goalkeeper's armory. They need the strength to weather the storm of criticism, analyze their mistakes dispassionately, and emerge stronger with renewed focus and determination. The road to redemption. While the sting of a high-profile error can linger, the best goalkeepers learn from their mistakes and use them as a catalyst for improvement. They meticulously analyze the situation, work tirelessly on their technique and training, and seek guidance from coaches and mentors. Supportive teammates and a strong coaching staff also play a vital role in helping goalkeepers overcome the mental hurdles associated with high-profile blunders. With dedication, resilience, and a renewed focus on the fundamentals, goalkeepers can overcome these challenges and reclaim their confidence. Eventually, the narrative surrounding their mistake can shift from one of ridicule to one of redemption, a testament to their mental strength and unwavering commitment to the beautiful game. Thank you for joining us on this roller coaster ride through the incredible mistakes of goalkeepers in football. Despite the blunders, these players continue to inspire us with their resilience and determination. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more thrilling football content. Until next time, keep the game alive and the goals spectacular.